Hello mythology lovers. Welcome back to World of Mythology. Today's video is about the Endymion's sleep. When the plains below were parched and brown and dusty, with the heat of summer, on Mount Latmus, all was so still and cool, so fresh and green, that one seemed to be in another world. The mountain was most beautiful of all at night, when the moon drove her chariot overhead, and flooded every tree and all the grassy slopes, with her pale light. Endymion was a young shepherd, who led his flocks high up on the sides of this mountain, and let them browse on the rich pasturage, along the margins of its snow-fed streams. He loved the pure mountain air, and the stillness of the higher slopes, which was broken only by the tinkle of his sheep bells, or the song of birds. There he dreamed his days away, while his sheep and goats were feeding, or, at night, he leaned his head on a log or a mossy stone, and slept with the flock. Selene, the moon goddess, loved to visit Mount Latmus. In fact, the mountain belonged, in some sense, to her. It was her influence that made everything there so quiet and beautiful. One night, when she had stolen down from her place in the sky, for a walk through one of the flowery meadows of Mount Latmus, she found Endymion there asleep. The shepherd looked as beautiful as any flower on the mountain, or as the swans which were floating in the lake nearby, with their heads tucked under their wings. If it had not been for his regular breathing, Selene would have believed that she stood looking at a marble statue. There, at a little distance, lay his sheep and goats, unguarded, and liable to be attacked by wild beasts. Oh, Endymion was a very careless shepherd. That was the effect of the air on Mount Latmus. Selene knew that it was the wonderful air of her mountain which had made the shepherd heedless, as well as beautiful, therefore she stayed by his flock all night, and watched it herself. She came the next night and the next, and for many nights, to gaze at the sleeper, and to watch the unguarded flock. One morning, when she returned to the sky, she looked so pale from her watching, that Jupiter asked her where she had been, and she described the beautiful shepherd she had found on her mountain, and confessed that she had been guarding his sheep. Then she begged Jupiter, that since Endymion was so very, very beautiful, he might always look as if she had seen him in his sleep, instead of growing old as other mortals must. Jupiter answered, even the gods cannot give to mortals everlasting youth and beauty, without giving them also everlasting sleep, but Endymion shall sleep forever and be forever young. So there, in a cave, on Mount Latmus, Endymion sleeps on to this day, and his wonderful beauty has not faded in the smallest degree, but is a joy still to all who can climb those lofty heights. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment down below. Let's meet again in the future videos.